The pipe editor routine allows the users to access the Civil 3D pipe network databases and permits the users to quickly edit the pipe slopes, pipe inverts, pipe sizes, drops across the structures, as well as edit the entire network by applying a raise lower factor to the entire network. To access the pipe editor, we'd select the routine from the Pipe Tools panel. This will activate the dialog box, and it will list all the pipes in the specific networks within the drawing. In this case, we have a storm network that we're going to work with. There is a list of pipes, all identified by the pipe naming convention that is specified in the network properties. The selection method, there are a number to choose from. We can select them from the list if we know the ones we want. We can also select them via proximity to the alignment or by the assignment to the alignment. We can select them specifically from the drawing or through a profile view. In this case, let's use the select from drawing function for this exercise. So select from drawing will be chosen. The select from plan button is displayed and we'll select that. Now, as an example, perhaps we want to change the storm pipes that are running to the outlet. So we'll select the pipes in the drawing that we want to edit. And as we move through these, we have to do them individually when we're using this method. So we'll pick the pipes we wish to update. So we'll choose 5 or 6 and we'll press enter when we're complete. And those selected pipes are then displayed in the right side of the panel. We'll choose the OK button and the pipe editor will be displayed, and pull it over from a secondary monitor. There's 3 tabs. Pipe data is shown first. There's also structure data through the structure tab and the options. Through the options, we can set which way we wish to edit the pipe network, meaning from the upstream or the downstream side. We can also hold the grade or allow the grade to be adjusted for each pipe. We can set a hold difference rule such that the existing drops across the structures are maintained. And you can also set a enforcement rule for holding a minimum difference across the structure. When the pipe size is changed, we can adjust the invert or hold the obvert. There's options in there to control the method by which the downstream pipe would change. And we can size an upstream and downstream pipes based on the change that is made. When you adjust the slope, we can adjust the end invert or we can adjust the start invert. And we can also show that the raise or lower sumps can be maintained based on the bottom of the pipe. We can preset how we want to work for the calculation of the slope values and inverts. We can use the center or outer wall location for the structure to be used in the calculation. And the final option is to raise or lower the network based on a delta. So let's make some edits. First of all, we'll go back to the pipe network. As an example, if I see the from structure and the from invert to invert, if I update the slope in this case, it's fairly steep, so let's flatten it out. If I change the slope to 1, we'll notice that the invert will update, and that calculation is carried through the entire pipe run that we have chosen. If you prefer to choose the entire run and change all the slopes at one time, select the column using the shift key, pick one of the slope values and change the slope value to 0.5. That will update all the slopes for each individual pipe, and the inverts will be adjusted accordingly. The part family can be chosen as well or adjusted. We can swap out the diameter at this stage as well. So there's a variety of ways to edit. Once you've completed your edits, we can hit the save button and the edits will be saved and the pipe network will be updated once we close the panel. So now when we look at the drawing, we can see the pipe sizes have all been adjusted 0.5, and if we move over to the profile, we'll notice that pipes in profile have also been adjusted accordingly.